Why, hello everyone, and welcome to VTRX. This is the next round, the third round of the inaugural VTRX, the VTuber Racing Experience. We are at, as you can see, USA International Speedway, a circuit that unfortunately does not exist anymore in the real world. However, we have iRacing to thank that it still exists in the digital world. Today, we're sending some of the greatest VTubers in the racing scene onto this dirt road course. Well, not road course, dirt oval course. There we go. And they will be doing that in the Superstar Racing Experience. And as you might have seen from the last rounds, they can be quite difficult to tame. Well, yes, as we already see in the chat, carnage. Well, let's not hope for that, but it might happen as well. VTubers getting down and dirty. Yeah, that's one way to put it. In any case, my name is Julian Strasser. I am here alone today, so let's just have some fun, shall we? Let's just have some nice, dirty fun. Oh God, no. Okay, it's a dirt oval. What can you do? It's pretty much a dirt oval. So, the lone qualifying is coming to a close right now. Basically, we have the last car out on track. Before we get to the first of the two heat races, let us look at the points standing currently, because there we go. We've got the point standings here. Vtracc is currently leading the championship right ahead, only 1 point ahead of Livium Fox. Both of them are in today. Eric Gregus is in third position and is also joining today. Ruben Moza is then in fourth position shortly after that. And then we have David Katz, Lena Rakowes, Soleil Drocrux, Asa, and everything is switching. Asa, Dirty Kohai, iMetric Zane, Stars the 14th, Akito Asagawa, and Wired Natures, who have previously participated in some races. And there's Polukai and Blanc Rizaki and Victor Masato, who have yet to participate. As you can hear, the cars are already gridding up, so let's go over and look at that. Yeah. Oh no. Where is the standing still there? Something seems to be broken. That is not good. Where is that? Let's hide that. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh god. Yeah. While I try to figure out what we're currently doing, let us go to TV1, because everyone is already gridding up, and we are almost ready to start this race. As I still try to find out where that is, where the setting is for the results. Let's try this. And this. That's not good. I guess we're going to have part of the results up there now. We're just gonna have to live with that, as everyone is gridding up, everyone is going side by side. We have quite a bit of action coming up in this first of two heat races. 16 laps, as you can see. We have yellow flags, if I remember correctly, not counting. We have 7 cars on the grid right now, Vtracc and Livium Fox being in the lead. Dirty Koha and David Katz in the second row. Then we have Jordan Brush and Eric Gregus in the third row. And last but not least, we have iMetric Zanes in the third row. Everyone is gridding up. We're still behind the safety truck. I never thought I'd say safety truck, but here we go. And we're green, green, green. We're running off. We're going off. Into the first corner we go. It is going dirty as we have side-by-side immediately contact between Dirty Kohai and I think that was Eric. No, that was not Eric Reggers. That was Jordan Brunch. David Katz now in third position, right behind, as you can see, Raskakioso and Lydian Fox are right next to one another. They are side by side, Lydian Fox on the inner line, but that is not going to get a good of a run onto the straight. Are going for a wide line there, very much up on the track. Behind there we have Jordan Brunch, and look at that Nissan Z livery. Wow. As Dirty Kohai is right behind there. That is a battle of the Brits. And now Jordan Brunch side by side with David Katz, and we're focusing on Dirty Kohai right now. Jordan Brunch making up the position. Jordan Brunch on the inside now, lower line, and taking the position away from David Katz. What an amazing move. 1 second he's fighting with Dirty Kohai, next he's taking third position. But they're coming together. What a move. That was a collision, so we'll have to quickly take a look at what exactly happened there. Let's take a look at the replay with the standings still up there. We're going in. Oh, he just overcooks it. He just overcooks it, spins a little too much, and touches with David Katz there. Job and Breakfast Dirt Track Phenom, unfortunately not right now. Ruben Ekamasa in chat, meanwhile, said they cannot race in this and wishing everyone to have fun. Yeah, we're wishing you a fast, a speedy, and a healthy recovery, Ruby. Of course, cannot be here because, well, if you're not healthy, you shouldn't race. You shouldn't strain your body too much. But that's exactly what these people are doing. We have Raskakioso currently in the lead as we have the first safety car period. We have Lydian Fox in second position, and Dirty Kohai now made up that position before we got the flag. Before we got the yellow flag out. So, I'm actually going to risk it. Okay. This could ruin everything, but I'm going to risk it. I'm going to restart the overlay. Let's see if that works. All timing data will be lost. That is unfortunate, but there's something I have to do right now. Okay, let's start the overlay again, hopefully that it works. Yes! With 12 laps to go, we're still under yellow flag and with a working overlay now. What a perfect scenario we are currently looking at. And as we can see in the back there, Jordan Breakfast is missing a front. He's missing the entire front bumper. Well, that sort of thing can happen if you bump into another person. And I think, yeah, there's a bit of adjustment that needs to be done. Let's hear those engines roar. Turn them up just a tiny bit. As we're going green, and Raskakioso is side by side with Lydian Fox, who is side by side now with David Katz. Whoa, those people are already starting to fight back there. As Dirty Kohai is side by side with David Katz now on the inside, but David Katz has a better run onto the straight and is coming now and pretty much manifesting their position. No, they are not, as Dirty Kohai takes a lower line, a much quicker line it seems, as they take third position away from David Katz. David Katz now on the straight has to fight back, has to find the way past again, but right behind them is Jordan Brunch. Jordan Breakfast missing the weight of the front wing. Will that help him? I mean, these cars are not very aero dependent, let's be honest. I mean, look at them, they're just bricks. They're just bricks, as Jordan Brunch is very slow through that corner here. And they're fighting now with Eric Reggers. Eric Reggers, of course, wanting to make up some positions, wanting to make up some points today in order to reach a better standing. I mean, they're currently P3 in the championship standing, but currently unable to do anything to catch up to the car in front, Jordan Brunch. Vtracc in the meanwhile is still in P1, leading Lithium Fox onto the turn 3 and turn 4 now. I think that is. No, it's 1 and 2. Alright, sure. And right behind them we have two battles. Eric Gregg is sort of catching up but not getting a good exit out of that corner. Dirty Kohai is leading David Katz here. And it seems like Lithium Fox got a pretty good exit right now on the rear of Vtracc. But Lithium Fox kind of losing it there. Oh, that was an interesting line into that corner. I don't know if it was 1 or 3. One of the two. It was 1. Lithium Fox taking a very interesting line, a very relaxed approach to what is dirt and what is grass, I guess. I mean, are you really gonna have that much less traction if you're on the grass versus on the dirt? I don't know. I'm not racing. I'm not a racer today, and I'm not too knowledgeable in dirt racing, to be quite honest. But this battle is still going on. We have Vtracc against Lithium Fox. And, well, it seems like this will be going on in P3 currently with Dirty Kohai, followed by David Katz. The grid seems to be spreading out a bit right now. Jordan Brunch in 5th position, Eric Gregg is in 6th, and Mentric Zanes currently in 7th. Vtracc now gaining a bit of space ahead of Lithium Fox. It seems like they're really having they're really now getting into their groove. Not necessarily having an easy time. I doubt that you would actually be able to have an easy time with these cars on this track, or any oval track for that matter, as Eric Gregg is coming closer to Jordan Brunch again. And it seems like something of the timer was wrong. Wait, are we already done? Yes, we're done. And Vtracc won, I guess? Is that not correct on the top? We'll see soon. Oh yeah, it seems like it. Vtracc is done. And Lithium Fox is 2nd in this heat race. Dirty Kohai is 3rd. Well, Dirty on the dirt. Sounds like a match made in heaven to me. Eric Gregg was 5th, I believe. No, wait. David Katz was 4th. Eric Gregg is 5th. Jordan Brunch 6th, and Mentrix was 7th. So now, we only had one heat race today. That is why we weren't split. Understandable. Have a nice day. So now we're having a 5-minute warm-up session just because... Yeah, well, that was just the heat race. That was not the feature race. The feature race will be going on for a bit longer. Currently, we are in the warm-up now. The warm-up session for the upcoming... for the upcoming race. I just got a message by Vtracc. How does he have time to message me? I don't know. He's streaming. Oh yeah, we're only having one heat race today because we're less than 10 people, and because, well, we're less than 10 people, so we don't necessarily need 2 heat races, to be quite honest. Anyways, we had this heat race now, and the heat race basically decided what starting grid we're all going to be going for. In this second race. So, we still have 3.5 minutes left until this second race. The feature race is starting. The feature race, of course, on USA International Speedway will feature these 7 VTubers that we have here. And because we didn't get to it earlier, let me give you some details about the racetrack we're racing at today. As I said before, we are at USA International Speedway. Look at this. It is a rather, I don't know how to call this. I'm not a professional, when it comes to oval tracks, but it's kind of long. The USA International Speedway, it's a bit long. We're first dirt oval on the VTRX calendar, USA International Speedway, of course, is almost 1 kilometer exactly. I don't know what that translates to miles. So someone in the chat will probably be able to say what length in miles this will be. Normally you measure ovals in miles, as I am led to believe. Like you have a quarter mile. No, wait, that was drag racing, I believe. Quarter mile? That sounds very short. That sounds very drag racy. That was a half mile, maybe? I don't know. All I know is that we're on USA International Speedway, and it is a dirt. Is it the dirt layout? USA International Speedway in Lakeland, in the USA. Let's actually check. Where is Lakeland when you... Where is Lakeland? Lakeland, USA. It's in Florida! Nowhere near the Florida Keys, I believe, which is the part that the Beach Boys sang about. It's 0.75 miles. It's a 3/4 mile circuit, or it used to be, in Lakeland in the USA, in Florida. Let's see, that's right near Tampa, right between Tampa and Orlando. Nice little area, and there's quite a few lakes, so that explains why it's called Lakeland, I guess. Like there's too many lakes for me to count even on my map software that I'm currently using. So I guess the name is fair, Lakeland. But calling it Lakeland when it is just a city is kind of confusing, to be quite honest. So we're an altitude of 42 meters above sea level. And we have 20 degrees Celsius, which is something in Fahrenheit. I don't know. And honestly, the how to translate or how to calculate Fahrenheit from Celsius or Celsius from Fahrenheit sort of goes a bit above my head. I'm guessing it's like something maybe 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's actually check. Celsius to Fahrenheit. We're having 20 Celsius. That's 68 Fahrenheit. My guess with 70 was very close. So 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 45% air moisture. I think that's the word. With clear skies and just a tiny bit of wind. So that's the warm-up over. Now everyone is gridding. Everyone is gridding. So let's go back. We have 80 laps ahead of us. Oh my holy Lakeland. We have 80 laps ahead of us, and we can see the grid looks like this. We have Reska Kyoso in P1, followed by Lithium Cats. Right next to that on the outside lane. We have Dirty Kohai next to David Katz in the second row of the grid. I think I may have made it a bit too loud now. There we go. And we have Jordan Brunch with Eric Gregis right next to them in the third row. iMetric Science is currently in the fourth row, a bit alone. However, a lot can happen during the race. No one said that any of these cars will have to win. Well, one of these 7 cars on the track has to win this race today, obviously. But who of them? I don't know. Nobody knows right now. It might be Reska. It might be Lithium Fox. It might be Dirty Kohai. It might be David Katz. It might be Jordan Brunch. It might be Eric Gregis. Might also be iMetric Zanes. One thing I know is that the safety car will not win the race, as the safety car will, I guess now, coming up next corner, turn 3, will move into the pits. If I counted it correctly, I should be able to count to 2, and I think we have 2 safety car laps. Safety truck. Let's see the safety truck pulling into the pits. With the late pit entry here. And yes, the safety truck is pulling to the side of the road. And we have Rescue Kioso right ahead of Livium Fox. And what are they doing? They're going green, 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 green. Wow, that was 5 greens. And Reska has a great start ahead of Livium Fox. Livium Fox, however, taking the outside, being able to carry a bit more speed. Also a bit more sideways. What a move by Livium Fox. The speed was enough. He's now ahead. However, Reska is still on the lower line. They're still sort of side by side. Livium Fox a bit ahead. Oh, that a bit early out of the corner there. And it seems like Reska Kioso is back ahead. Right behind, we have a battle between David Katz and Dirty Koi for 3rd position. Dirty Koi, of course, wanting to make it stick. However, right ahead, we have Livium Fox going for the move. Oh my god, that was close. That was maybe a bit. However, Reska Kioso on the outside line was able to carry more speed out of the corner. Right in the rear, we have Eric Gregis following Jordan Brunch. However, the front is getting close again. Livium Fox is really dropping off. What happened to Livium Fox there? That was a bit of a disaster mid-corner there. Livium Fox is now having to defend from Dirty Kohai. The Brits are coming! And Dirty Kohai wants to make it a British 1-2. However, Livium Fox very confident in keeping it in P2 right now. Right behind we have David Katz following Dirty Kohai. This is going to be interesting. This is an American versus British duel. We currently have P1 British, P2 American, P3 British, P4 American, P5 Scottish. So, United Kingdom, I guess. Then P6 Czech and P7 German. Everything is sort of spread out now, except for Dirty Kohai, who wants to stay with Livium Fox. Really wants to stay with him. However, Livium Fox is very solid going through these corners. Of course, also we have fun flags enabled. I don't know if we're going to get that far. However, we just saw a bit of a sideways maneuver there by Jordan Brunch, making up a position there on the inside, taking a very good line. Right behind there is now David Katz, wanting to make that position back up, because now suddenly the UK is winning even harder than before. No, we Americans, we can't let that happen, is what David Katz might be thinking, as he's trying to keep up with Jordan Brunch, who is sort of gotten into the rhythm with a new front bumper attached, but David Katz is drawing ever closer. David Katz will not let Jordan Brunch alone. The purple lap currently goes to Livium Fox as he's trying to catch up back to Reska Kioso. And he's sort of making up time. He is. It was 1.5 seconds behind. Now it's only 8/10. So Livium Fox is really on a run right now and really trying to get the position back. Further behind we have David Katz, still behind Jordan Brunch, trying to make up that position. Well, make it back up. We have Eric Gregis, who is currently a bit behind us, just watching, just carefully watching what these two are doing. Maybe these two will take each other out, allowing Eric Gregis to take a position. However, Jordan Brunch looking very healthy right now. Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Not really sure which line to take there, Jordan Brunch, which allowed David Katz to really close in again. David Katz taking a wider entry line, but a much closer exit line out of that turn 4 there. Of course, since one of them is American, one of them is Scottish, there might be a bit of a advantage on the American side for the, well, just in terms of experience. Dirt oval racing, after all, is more of an American sport than it is a British sport. Last lap, the fastest lap went to, I think that was Jordan. No, it went to Lithium Fox again, who's catching up and who's now really on the rear of Vtracc again. However, overtaking is really hard in these sort of conditions. Over-racing is, well, over-racing itself is not too difficult to overtake. You just need to be a bit careful and you just need to wait for the right situation. As we hear some... Was it a crash? Yes, there was Mentrix on the upper lane there, getting a bit too close for comfort to the wall. However, in dirt oval racing, everything is a bit different than on a normal oval. As on dirt, obviously you have way less traction, so you need to be really absolutely perfect with your move in order to not take anyone else out. The closest battle we have currently on track is this Vtracc with the Lithium Fox. We are on USA International Speedway, the dirt configuration. And this is VTubers racing the Superstar Racing Experience. Vtracc is currently on top ahead of Lithium Fox, Dirty Kohai in a sort of lonely third position, and Jordan Brunch currently battling for that fourth position with David Katz. David Katz coming very close and going for a move on the inside. That is going to force Jordan a bit wide. Will he make it close? Oh, that was very close. Drifters would be proud as David Katz touches the wall. David Katz getting a bit too close for comfort there with the wall. Losing them a bit of time. But he looks very confident right now. Very confident in his lines looks David Katz. A bit more confident than Jordan Brunch, might I say. At least that's what it looks to me from an outside perspective. As they're now coming up to Mentrix, who will try to stay out of the way to the best of his abilities. Will Jordan Brunch get caught up by that? Not at all. Very, very strong move there to make that safely overtake. Maneuver stick to make it grammatically correct as David Katz is growing ever closer, almost rear-ending Jordan Brunch there, almost taking out that Scottish cat boy. Right in the front, we have Vtracc having gotten a bit of distance now to Lithium Fox. Lithium Fox, of course, in second position. Dirty Kohai about 5.5 seconds behind that. And we have a first caution. I don't know if that is a fun flag caution or if that is just an actual caution. It seems we did not get any incidents per se, so this seems to be the first fun flag of the day. And the first fun flag is being led by Vtracc, ahead of Lithium Fox. Then with Dirty Kohai, who is now back up with the two leaders. Jordan Brunch is in fourth position, still ahead of David Katz. And they will not start next to each other now, may I remind you, as Jordan Brunch will start on the second row if they're going side by side. Which I honestly, I never know if they are going side by side or not for a restart. I have not learned that yet about iRacing. And behind that is Eric Gregis, who will now be able to catch up to the rest of the grid. And then we have Mentrix, who is down two laps. However, with the help of the... What was it, Joker? No, it's not Joker. Joker is the one in, what was it? Rallycross, right. Or is it Joker in this as well? You know, I'm talking about the thing where a car that is a lap behind may unlap themselves and then catch up back to the grid under a safety car period, or yellow flag period. Which might happen today, or not, I don't know. It's sort of a whim whether it happens. At least that's how it seems to me. Dirty Kohai is really getting close here to Rescue Kyoso. Dirty Kohai cannot wait for the race to be restarted as they're coming through turn 2 right now. I don't know for how long the safety truck will stay out. Safety truck might come in this lap, might come in the next lap. Or the lap after that, I don't know. We will see that very soon. As everyone is now bunched up, everyone is side by side. This is looking good for a restart now. Let's see what is the safety truck doing. It's pulling in. So this is where we're restarting. Dirty Kohai being very close to Reska. Too much close to comfort as we're going green, as we're going green, as we're going green. And oh, David Katz immediately taking the fight to Jordan Brunch. Or Jordan Brunch taking the fight to David Katz. As both of them touch right in front of Dirty Kohai, who also goes a bit unsettled. And they all come a bit too close for comfort. However, no one spun out. Jordan Bridgenow on the outside. Oh, this is close, drifting through turn 4 there. Wow. I mean, Formula Drift is beckoning for these two if they continue like that. How close do you want it? Yes, is what they said. David Katz and Jordan Brunch through that turn 4. Reska Kyoso currently having a bit more of a stable line through turn 4 than 3 and 4 than Livium Fox. Right behind them we have Dirty Kohai, who's still being tailed by Jordan Brunch. This is a British, well, it's a UK battle, not a British battle necessarily. Well, Great Britain. Britain? I don't know. No one explained how Britain works to me, ever. The only thing I know is that Bentley's from there, and that's why I like it. Dirty Kohai is in P3, followed by Jordan Brunch. David Katz is then also battling for position, where Eric Gregis is right behind him. Oh my god. David Katz making a bit of a mistake, exiting the corners, which is allowing Eric Gregis to catch up. However, it does not seem like Eric Gregis is actually able to capitalize on the mistakes that David Katz is doing. Eric Gregis, of course, third currently in the championship, having done very well in the first round at Lime Rock Park especially. And I honestly cannot remember what the results were from last time around, where we went over racing on a oval tarmac. But I honestly, I don't even remember what circuit that was. My brain is rotting as Reska Kyoso is in P1 and has a tiny difference to Livium Fox in P2 right now. Oh, Livium Fox getting a bit unsettled there. Maybe trying to a bit too much to catch up to Reska right now. It all seems to unfold here for Reska Kyoso in first place. First place in the championship. First place in this race. Livium Fox still in second. Oh, having a bit of trouble is turn 4 again. Turn 4 is sort of catching out Livium Fox this entire time right now. And this is allowing Dirty Kohai right behind to catch up. Now through turn 2. Oh, again. We're having a trouble. Oh, a bit of a connection issue there just for a second. As Livium Fox is now losing a position. What happened to Livium Fox there? As Dirty Kohai is now in second position, we have a British 1-2. Reska Kyoso leading ahead of Dirty Kohai, with the first American Livium Fox only relegated to third right now. Jordan Brunch is a ways behind, so in order to make it a full UK podium, Jordan Brunch would have to catch up quite a bit. However, Livium Fox does not want to be relegated out of the top 2 positions and is going for a move, taking the inside line against Dirty Kohai. Now that is some safety distance, not like Jordan Brunch and David Katz were doing, the Formula Drift monsters. Oh, but this is getting a bit too close for comfort as the rear of Livia Fox almost gets tagged by Dirty Kohai. Dirty Kohai, however, well, keeping the distance without any collision there. Wonderful, masterfully done as they catch up to Mentrix, who has a bit of trouble controlling the car around this dirt circuit today. Lithium Fox is still ahead of Dirty Kohai. Jordan Branch is now battling with David Katz as they come to Mentrix. Oi, 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 oi. Let's take a look at what exactly happened there. So we have Mentrix going through the corner here. Of course, Jordan Brunch being 2 laps up. And Mentrix just sort of losing it and getting turned around by the much faster Jordan Brunch. So this has now led us to another yellow flag period. The safety truck is out, and Reska Kyoso will not like that. He made up quite a bit of time ahead of Lithium Fox, who is now again right side by side with him. Right behind that we have Dirty Kohai and Jordan Brunch. Holy moly, it seems that this second row is a very dangerous one. 2 UK drivers taking the battle to the Fox box of Lithium Fox. David Custon in 5th, the second of the US-American drivers that we have in the field today. Battling it out with Eric Gregis, who seems to struggle a bit controlling this car around the dirt oval racetrack. And as I see, it seems like Eric Gregis has the rookie license for dirt oval, meaning not the most knowledgeable in the iRacing space. But then again, we also have Dirty Kohai, Jordan Brunch and Mentrix all having the rookie license. And honestly, Dirty Kohai, by the driving that we've seen today, does not seem like a rookie. Not at all. Of course, we have Reska Kyoso and Lithium Fox with the A license in Dirt Oval. Mentrix has reset to the pits now, as we're almost halfway done with this Dirt Oval race. So we have 6 cars gridded up here right now. Mentrix being in the pits. Let's just listen to these engines roar. I mean, they're idling right now. But here's something I want to see.
Green, green, green.
Let's see them go green again. As Dirty Kohai has a bit of trouble controlling the car right now and is almost already relinquishing the position to Jordan Brunch. Jordan on the outside line, however, Lithium taking a very much outside line there. Dirty Kohai losing it a bit again on accident, relinquishing the position to David Katz, which makes Jordan Brunch inherit P3 right now. Lithium Fox taking very much the outside line every time right now. I don't know if that is by design, but always going a bit higher than Resker ahead, a bit higher than the people behind. As we have Eric Gregg is actually sizing up Dirty Kohai with David Katz now behind. What has happened to David Katz? All the way back there. And we go back to the front. Let's take a look at that. Through turn 1 they go. Reska Kyoso is still in the lead. Or again in the lead, still in the lead. With Lithium Fox right behind that. And we're now 50% through of the race. Lap 40 of 80 has been ticked off, and the closest battle on track is Lithium Fox, sizing up the rear of Vtracc. To come through turn 4 here, there is, on the exits is where Lithium Fox had struggles before the last safety car period. Let's see, going a bit of a wider line here on the entry again. However, taking the low on exit again. Is this going to allow him to get a bit of a better run onto the straight? Maybe. He's seemingly closing in a bit. Lithium Fox really coming close now. Taking a bit of a straighter exit there, as opposed to the drifting that Vtracc is participating in. Formula Drift is beckoning for all of these drivers today, as Dirty Kohai is seemingly getting back into the groove and catching up to Jordan Brunch. Over in the front, back in the front, Vtracc is still battling, and Lithium Fox is catching a bit on exits. However, losing in the middle of the corners. That was close. Holy moly, how close do you want it? That close, please, but not closer. Not closer at all, because that would mean the death of a VTuber, potentially. Well, at least. You know, them spinning. You know, as we talk of death in the sim racing scene. You know what I mean. No one's dying here today. Not in the literal sense, anyways. David Katz now catching up to Eric Gregis. Oh, look at this. The two battling. Eric Gregis having a bit of a trouble on exits, it seems. Aim high. And David Katz is aiming higher than P6 anyways. And is getting into the wall, as it seems like Jordan Brunch and Dirty Kohai are fighting again. And of course, we have Vtracc and Lithium Fox still fighting, and they are 7 seconds ahead of this battle here between Jordan Brunch and Dirty Kohai, the battle of UK members. As whoa, how close do you want it again? Lithium Fox coming very close to the rear of that yellow SRX. And David Katz now going for the move against Eric Gregis. Eric Gregis on the inside, however. David Katz going outside and has the better line. Better exit. Well done there. Well done on that move. And this is allowing David Katz back into 5th position. In the front, back we have Vtracc. He must be sweating because the Fox box is coming. Lithium Fox really coming closer and closer, and sorts of sometimes on entry overshooting a bit, coming a bit too close for comfort. But we see the difference in lines there between the two drivers. Vtracc opting for a lower line throughout the entire 2 corners, and Lithium Fox going for a higher entry here through turn 3, and with a lower exit to maybe get a higher speed on the exit, as Lithium Fox is now very close. Will this be enough for a move? Not quite. Lithium Fox really, as I said earlier, has to wait for their opportunity. There has to be the correct opportunity coming at some point now. Obviously, Dirt Oval is harder to control your cars, especially if you are not very knowledgeable in Dirt Oval racing. These two, however, are very knowledgeable. Both have the A license, as said earlier, in iRacing. And Lithium Fox seems to... Oh, now with a very wide exit line as well. This has not done very good on the timing of these two. They're now 10 seconds ahead of the battle for P3 between Jordan Brunch and Dirty Kohai. They're still battling, and I think they're right ahead. Oh, actually, they're on the other way of the racetrack. However, they're like half a lap ahead. Half a lap ahead of the next 2 cars battling. This is some great showing by Vtracc and Lithium Fox. Both of them show that they have the experience to race here. They show that they have the skill to race here. And they show that they have the skill and experience to even be at the front, as they have been for much of this race. Behind that, we have Jordan Brunch battling it out currently with Dirty Kohai still. These two UK drivers are going at it. Jordan Brunch, of course, racing under the Scottish flag, as Eric Gregis is now in the pits. What has happened here? Does Eric Gregis have some damage, or is it potentially... And Livia Fox crashed! Let's see the replay. What happened exactly? Livia Fox with a wide entry again. And coming out, going low, and a bit too much! Holy macaroni! That was too much accelerate on the accelerator there for Livia Fox. Which means that we're now again under the yellow flag. Which did not happen because Livia Fox crashed. It happened because Vtracc had an issue as well. And came to a stoppage. So now the field is bunching up again. We have Vtracc Kioso still in the lead. Ahead of Livia Fox. Who is now... hopefully does not have too much damage after that touch. I mean... yes. Livia Fox crashed right into the barrier. However, it was not the heaviest of crashes that I've seen, to be quite honest. So I don't think the damage will be too much, as we have 26 laps to go. Almost 3/4 of the way around the racetrack. Jordan Brunch is currently in 3rd position, right behind Livia Fox and Vtracc Kioso. Dirty Kohai is in 4th. David Katz is in 5th. And now we have Eric Gregis, who is now a lap behind. And Vtracc is 7 laps behind the lead. So we're coming through turn 4 now. The safety truck is staying out. So we're going to go for at least one more lap. At least one more lap behind the safety car. So these drivers have a bit more time to cool down, to just chillax, get their mind straight again, get the mojo going. Oh yeah. Someone's revving the engine there. Lovely. Oh. The revving keeps continuing. As we see them coming through turn 3 now. Let's see. After T4, is the safety car coming in this lap? It looks like it. The safety car is coming in. So we're green again, and Jordan Brunch has a great start, almost catching up to Vtracc Kioso. However, they're not close enough, and Jordan Brunch gets tagged by David Katz.
The yellow flag is out.
And immediately we're again under yellow flag. Because, well, honestly, because the start of Jordan was just too good. Jordan breakfast, braking fast, and getting rear-ended. Sad story. So, how are we looking? We're looking quite good, as Vtracc Kioso is still ahead of Livia Fox. As they are now coming up to the safety truck once again. And this is an interesting graphic. As we see, we had Eric Gregis there. Eric Gregis being able to unlap themselves, and now hopefully catching up to the back of the grid in time before the green flag restarts coming. Which means that Eric Gregis will again be on the lead lap. The Air Force livery for Eric Gregis. With a small little how should I call it? Chez le Yellow Arch. What does yellow mean in French? Yellow French. Jaune. Restaurant de Jaune Arch. Restaurant Arch de Jaune. McDonald's. The yellow arches. You know. That's what I'm going for. It's not my fault that I'm making these jokes. As we're going green again, Rescue Kyoso has a very tiny lead there. As Jordan Brunch going to the inside almost off Dirty Kohai. Dirty Kohai now being on the inside of Livium Fox. Livium Fox having the better run, however. Let's go up to the blimp cam once again. Oh, we see all of the different lines being taken there. Jordan Brush getting a bit unsettled on the exit as David Katz is taking up the position now. Jordan Branch back in 5th. And Livium Fox is behind Rescue Kyoso. However, the closest battle on the track is currently Eric Gregis being behind Jordan Brunch. 2 European drivers on this circuit. David Katz right ahead of Jordan Brunch now. That is rather close as David Katz goes very wide, very much taking the high line as Jordan Brunch taking the very low line and not getting the best of exits they could have hoped for. Oh, as Jordan Brunch losing it a bit there, and it seems that is the chance that Eric Gregis has been waiting for. And the outside line, they are side by side. They're taking a safe approach to this as Jordan is spinning. Jordan has come to a stop between turns 3 and 4, which is bringing out the yellow flag once again. So now everyone is, well, we were running for so clean in the first half of the race. Now everyone is suddenly starting to realize that we have no grip on this track. These drivers are amazing. I mean, I don't know how dirt tracks develop over some time. It might be that the grip actually gets worse. I don't know. I have no clue. I have never raced a dirt over race that was longer than 10 minutes. I'm very much still a rookie when it comes to over racing and iRacing, and that is very much by design. Well, dirt over racing at least. I don't know if it just said over racing or dirt over racing. My memory is not what it used to be, so I cannot remember what it said 5 seconds ago. As Rescue Kyoso is still in the lead right ahead of Lithium Fox. 30 Kohai is in 3rd position right now, and David Katz is now back and forth. Eric Gregis is now in P5 and Jordan Brunch in P6. This might be the moment that Eric Gregis has been waiting for. As 30 Kohai seemingly having a bit of trouble there with the all internet collection. What? We are not collecting internet around here. Thank you very much. As the Fox Box, what is that line? Lithium, what is that line, Lithium Fox? What are you doing? Why are you making it one line? I mean, we still have a lap to go behind the safety truck, so I guess that doesn't really matter. But we have 40 laps to go now. And the Fox Box is on the outside once again. Is it be able Is it be able? Is it be able? Is it be able? You see to what you're driving me, people? That grammar is not fit for broadcast. Is it be able? I don't even know what I wanted to say now. In any case, it seems like the safety car is coming in. The safety truck is coming in. And let's go to the blimp once again. Green, green, green. And a few people missing the start, actually. Jordan Brunch taking a dive ahead of Eric Regis now. Ahead of David Katz now. Jordan Brunch back in P4. Dirty Car taking the lower line. Almost going side by side with Lithium Fox, who is taking a very high line once again in order to get a better exit onto the straight. Oh, and is seemingly side by side now. Lithium Fox on the outside, going for the move. Will he be able to make it stick? He's side by side on the exit. Will he get a better run onto the straight? Lithium Fox getting a great run there onto the straight. Lithium Fox making the overtake. Oh, going very wide there, however. But again, making it up on the exit. What a move, Lithium Fox. And he's now fully in front. Lithium Fox taking the full lead over for... Was it for the first time? I don't know. However, it is now the lead for the American. Lithium Fox really defending the honor of the Americans around USA International Speedway. A racetrack that doesn't exist anymore. Lithium Fox is crashing out. What is going on? Lithium Fox is crashing. Did the pressure maybe get to Lithium Fox here? Well, we have the yellow flag again. So Lithium Fox will be able to line back up with everyone else. However, Lithium Fox only able to line up in grid slot 5. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Lithium Fox only gridding up in 5. Jordan Brunch currently in 6. Eric Gregg is now in P4. And Lithium Fox is actually entering the pits. Oh, mama. What is Lithium Fox doing in the pits? And how long will it take? Will Lithium Fox be done before the safety truck comes around? Let's see. Going to the pits. Just going out again. What was it? What was that? Was this a splash and dash? What is going on? Was it like a fast repair? I have no idea. However, Lithium Fox is losing almost nothing. However, now starting in grid position last. Mentrix now got the wave around, being able to make up one more lap on the rest of the grid. And take a look at this. Let's go from the top. We have Reska Kyosen on P1, and right next to that is Dirty Kohai. This is a restart for the books, as Dirty Kohai is reconnecting. Right behind them, we have David Katz and Eric Gregis next to one another. And in the third row, we have Jordan Brunch and Lithium Fox on the outside. What is going to happen? This is... Well, I mean... This is now suddenly the chance for Dirty Kohai to go into first position. Dirty Kohai, rookie rating 2.5. So this might as well be the first race.
Green flag, green
As
flag.
we're getting waved for green. Dirty Kohai Jordan Brunch touching with David Katz. Jordan Brunch going on to... And David Katz coming together with Eric Gregis. Livia Fox taking the positions. All of their positions in one corner for Livia Fox. Dirty Kohai is next on the list for Livia Fox to make up the position. Livia Fox going with the famous outside line to get a better run on the exit. However, crashes it again.
Caution, yellow flag.
What is going on with Livia Fox right now? Livia Fox seemingly wanting to do too much to catch up. With 6 laps to go. And if I recall correctly, we cannot finish under yellow flag. There have to be extensions if we were to reach the end under yellow flag. And there can be many extensions, theoretically. So we just need a bit of green flag racing in the end. However, that's still a ways away. As we take a look now on the driver standings, we have, and this, for the first time today, on USA International Speedway, we have a fully non-American podium. 5 laps to go. Reska Kioso flying for the UK flag. Dirty Kohai racing for the UK flag. And Jordan Brunch racing for the Scotland flag. The first American is now David Katz in P4, followed by the Czech Eric Gregis. The American Livian Fox is now starting once again in P6. And Mentrix got waved around again for being able to catch up another lap. So, when the safety truck pulls in now, this might be the last green flag racing we have. As everyone is single file, everyone is single filing, and we have a fully UK podium right now. May I remind you, the name of the circuit we're currently at is USA International Speedway. This is the dirt layout. This is the VTRX. We have 4 laps to go. 3 laps after they cross the finish line now. We are single file still, and we're going green. We're going green. And what is going on? Jordan Brunch having not the best starts here. Dirty Kohai, turning it in very early into this corner. And Jordan Brunch and David Katz come together. They touch a bit. David Katz being now able to potentially go into P2. Livian Fox still in P5, going onto the inside of Jordan Brunch now. David Katz on the outside. Can he make a nice exit out of this? Oh, they touch! They touch as the caution has come out. The caution for Jordan Brunch, who was spinning there in the back. Might it be the tires? Are the tires gone, Bono? Oh god, we're going to get extensions, aren't we? This is going to be the first extension. Well, if we're getting the extensions. We got them last time around, and the time before then. I'm guessing we will be getting it today, right? Reska Kioso in the lead right now, ahead of Dirty Kohai. Yellow ahead of purple. And we have Dr. Poggers, lovely livery by David Katz, in P3. The American now back. Finally, we have one American back on the podium. And Jordan Brunch is entering the pit. We have Lithium Fox in 4th position. Another American. Then Eric Regis, the Czech, in P5. Jordan Brunch currently in the pits. Let's see if this will be a fast repair or what. Seems like it. And Mentrix being waved around to make up yet another lap. This is looking good for Mentrix. If we get enough extensions, Mentrix might be on the lead lap again. We'll see. He's currently 4 laps down now. He's now 4 laps down. It was 8 laps down, or 7 laps down at some point. The Rescue Kyoso still on the front, as we're single filing. Dirty Koi, second position. David Katz in third. Vivian Fox in fourth. Eric Regis in fifth. And Jordan Brunch is now back on the back of the grid in sixth. Mentrix is coming. Oh yeah, he's really coming. As we go to the back to the front of the grid again. The safety car might be in this lap, and safety truck. I need to remember to call it the safety truck, because look at it. It's a truck. The pace truck, the official pace truck. It's a safety truck. Rescue Kyoso in first position. Will the safety truck pull into the pits right now? Yes. So we're going green flag racing right now. Let's take a look at what is happening from the above cam. Oh, David Katz is immediately going for a move on Dirty Koi. However, Dirty Koi not wanting to relinquish their position, taking the upper line, and they come together, they touch. Lithium Fox behind that can only watch, and by this time, as Lithium Fox overtakes on the outside against David Katz, and is aiming to also take Dirty Koi after the exit. Will it be enough? Will the exit be enough for Lithium Fox to take back P2? As with white lap, final lap, and a bit of internet troubles for Dirty Kohai, Lithium Fox now spinning again on the final lap of the race. And this is not going to get a yellow flag. This is not going to get a safety car. This is going to be Reska Kyoso winning ahead of Dirty Kohai and Jordan Brunch in third. We have a fully UK podium on USA International Speedway. A full UK podium. David Katz is in fourth. We have Eric Gregors in fifth. Lithium Fox in sixth only. And Mentrix in seventh. Reska Kyoso won the race. Now we have to quickly see what happened there in the end. How did Jordan Brunch manage to do it? Let's go and take a look at the replay. Jordan Brunch here on the outside. David Katz getting it a bit loose, I see. The Jordan Brunch very simply just taking it on the upper line. Oh yeah, getting the better run as Lithium is just crashing. And that is just allowing Jordan Brunch to be up in the front. To be in P3. This is allowing Jordan Brunch to make that third position. What a move to overtake David Katz to make it a fully British, well, UK podium. Whoa, that was the wrong button. So, that is wow. That's just wow. So let's take a look at the results, if we can. Let's take a look. Can we? Maybe. Maybe not. I swear I needed to do something for this. And I don't know what. With this show? No. Well, I don't know. In any case, this has been the battle of the VTubers. This has been the Lakeland V-Prix. And this has been the VTRX. This has been round 3 of the USA International Speedway. What a crazy race. What an interesting race. And so unfortunate for Lithium Fox to lose it in the last lap of the race. and then not make the podium. Reska won again, defending that P1 in the championship. But there's some good points on the table today for Dirty Kohai and Jordan Brunch. This has been USA International Speedway, the dirt layout. And next week, we're going to have the last race of the season. Today, in 1 week, we're going to be racing at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The normal oval configuration. It used to be Tsukuba, but after feedback from the drivers, we've decided to swap the last round for another oval round, because these cars are simply, well, they're easier to control around an oval, I guess. I don't have them. I just go by what the drivers say, and the drivers have spoken that the finale will be today in 1 week, right on this channel, streamed again at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So, if you've enjoyed this, please don't forget to leave a like and a subscription, because that will surely help us. Also, check out our affiliate links in the chat, because we need money to fund these servers. Money doesn't fall from trees, unfortunately. And next week, tune back in for our final round of the VTRX, the Vtracc Racing Experience, where VTubers go around some of the best iRacing circuits in a very interesting car, the Superstar Racing Experience. I've been Julian Strasser. This has been VTRX on tracc.eu. Thank you very much for watching, and see you on the racetrack.